YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Warhammer. We're gonna keep the Vampire Counts campaign going. It seemed like I had I've got a rebellion about to start down here, so I'm actually gonna pile some of these heroes into the army with this stack here. That way, if I get attacked by rebels or something, they probably won't be able to defeat me, because I've got all these heroes in here. There we go. So I got like a little stack of heroes. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so if we get attacked by rebels, we should be pretty safe. Not too worried about the results. And that'll give me time to deal with the rebels. Sorry, I was just sticking on my gunner glasses there. And when I say gunner, it's a brand, G-U-N-N-A-R. I wear them a lot when I'm playing the computer. I mean, it's not something you have to get, and they're not paying me to say this, but like, man, I got some serious eye strain because I look at computers all day long at work, and then I come home and I record, and then of course, you know, I probably watch like stuff with Mrs. Air for kind of like date, you know, kind of stuff, like we're watching a movie, this and that. My eyes were getting strained out bad. And so Gunner Optics, I guess is the name of it. I loved watching, I don't know if any of you have ever watched him, but there's a guy named Vetoed, and he does Halo content, mostly on Twitch. He uploads some of it to YouTube, and I love watching him because he's a great Halo player, and he's a lot of fun. Anyway, I guess he was wearing them, and I was like, dude, it's like there's something that helps your eyes not get wrecked by all the computer screen time. Then, so I went and grabbed some from, I think Best Buy had them here in town, and I actually just ordered a prescription pair of them because it was time for me to get a new pair of glasses anyway. What? Dude, these guys came up with quite the army here for being like turn 1 rebels. Let's see if we can take them. I don't know if we can, but let's see. I got like the all-hero army here. It's going to be like 6 people fighting up against some pretty... I mean, the Grave Guard are going to be a problem. The Cryptors are going to be a problem. We'll see. All my characters being heroes, that definitely gives me some hit points to throw around. We just got a Vampire Lord. Let's keep the Lord safe, obviously. We don't want him going down. Necromancers probably don't need to be in a frontline fight.
Your desire? Very well, it shall be.
We'll kind of keep all these guys. Start deployments. So what do we got? We got Gaze of Nagash here. That's pretty sweet. Ooh, Spirit Leech. That's way more reliable. Yeah, way more reliable. And we have Fate of Buna. So we got a lot of Spirit Leech to dish out here, so we should be in good shape, actually, because if we can get rid of the enemy Vampire Lord, we should be good. So here comes my little hero spam. Ooh, I got reinforcements coming from town, too. Never hurts. Any of my guys have raised the dead? Necromancers. No, Invocation. Ooh, Invocation in the Heck as well. Let's get into a big ball then, so if we do an Invocation in the Heck, we'll be good. Just roll up my reinforcements. Let's get our Spirit Leech ready for the enemy Vampire Lord. Not quite in range, but close. I don't want to... Just going to kind of stand here. No need to get in a rush. There we go. It's going to take my other units a very long time to get over here. We got a good Spirit Leech there. I'm going to Spirit Leech again. I'm going to save enough to overcast Invocation into Heck so we can keep my guys alive. So they're... Dietrich Posner here, he's taking some pretty good damage. But I've got Cryptors all over me too. Let's risk one more Spirit Leech to finish off their Lord faster. So the quicker we finish him off, the quicker we can probably try to get everybody else crumbling. Need to heal up my Necromancer. So I'm going to do an overcast Invocation. That'll help keep my guys up, though. I may lose this Necromancer here. He really shouldn't be in this fight. Let's see if we can pull him out of there. Okay, there we go. Okay, where's the enemy? What? How did Dietrich Posner get completely healed? Like, he's like completely healed.
What? Not magic!
That is really weird. The enemy lord's like completely and totally healed. And he was like nearly dead a moment ago, so I don't know if he had like a magic spell or something that helped him out there or what. I mean, I know that he may be able to heal, but that Spirit Leech actually got him pretty good. Did my Invocation of the Heck heal him? That's what I have to wonder about. I don't have enough to... Well, we killed the enemy lord. I don't think it's going to be enough to sway this, but we'll see. I need a Necromancer at the ready, but I need an Overcast. So we did kill the enemy lord, but I don't know if it's going to do me any good.
Necromancer.
My Necromancer is about to kick the bucket here. Can't use the Invocation. I need to keep this unit alive just in case. If I could get this Invocation into Heck off, that's going to be big. I need 12 Winds of Magic to do it, though. So it'll keep my Lord alive. There we go. Okay. That'll help. Probably the last magic I'm getting for a while, though. Let's see if we can get a complete surrounding in with these zombies if they ever get here. These... Salvators? Oh, okay, that's the name of the... I was like, what? What unit is that? It's the name of the captain. So it looks like the enemy may have used Invocation of Nehek here as well, because that would explain how their guy got all healed up. We might still be able to pull this off. We're getting a lot of crumbling amongst the enemy ranks. These Cryptors were crumbling and on the way out. That Invocation of Nehek hopefully saved me here. I'm going to try and completely surround the remaining units in order to maximize penalties. My Lord's a little bit separated out here. All the Grave Guard concern me. They are very, very good infantry. Let's see, my zombies are almost around the back. If we can get that extra leadership penalty, we might be able to cause crumbling. That's going to be the key, I think, if we're going to win at all. Let's charge this Graveguard unit in the back. Let's get clear around here. And throw some Graveguard in here. I want to keep this Necromancer alive. Let's get him behind some of our zombies.
Our time is now.
Trying to get him behind some of my zombies.
Now.
We have kind of a general crumbling going on, I think. I cannot seem to get this... There we go. Some units are starting to break apart there for the rebels. Yep, we're going to be able to get it, I think. Should be able to crumble the rest of their army. I need to keep this Necromancer alive because it helps heal my units. Well, if he has the ability. I don't know if he has that ability. Yeah, the power bar is pretty heavily in my favor. I'm kind of expecting the enemy units to pop apart here at just about any moment. There we go. That would be that moment. Success! We did it. So it's a good thing I moved those heroes in there. And that was still a pretty nasty little fight there. Invocation to Heck was really all that kept me alive. Take that, Dietrich Posner, you poser. You need to take the N out of your name, and it works out. Alright, so... Took down the rebellion, raid the following region. Why would I care? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the rebels have been put out of their misery, so that's good. We... kept all of our units here too, so also good. So I think we're ready to siege Kharak Kadrin. Let's see. Is it Balthasar? Barfazar? Yeah, that's him running around. Let's see. Kharak Kadrin. Let's see if we can siege it out. I think it's time.
Destroy them. Kill them, my children.
It's not giving me good odds, so I like those odds. Let's fight it. Let's see if we can do this. This will be fun. So on that layout there, I'm going to try and attack all up in one corner, see if we can focus our Grave Guard with great weapons against the Dwarves. They do have some fantastic infantry, just not a lot of them. Let's see. I definitely don't want my Lord carrying the thing there. Let's drop the towers here as well. I'm going to use the Cairn Wraiths to tank damage for my towers so that the towers don't go down. Got my towers all ready to go right here. Let's get them pretty far forward. I want Kemmler right here to support. White King can kind of just hang out back here. All my cavalry kind of just hang out again back here away from towers. Same thing with the Grave Guard, away from towers. Vargeists, so on and so forth. I need one Cairn Wraith to carry the ram. Send the White King maybe to support them. Okay, start the deployments. Let's move these guys forward a little. Get our towers on the wall. I mean, my Grave Guard with great weapons ought to do pretty good in an infantry fight. I don't see the Iron Breakers up here, so they might be being held in reserve. Let's take the gate down so I can try and get all my cavalry through. That could obviously be a big benefit for me. Tower fire doesn't seem to be doing much to my guys just as of yet. I'll start moving these Vargeist up and get ready to get in and take care of any skirmisher units that need to be taken care of. Keep pulling my Cairn Wraiths up. Let's bring Kemmler up, keep these guys supported. Battering rams coming up. None of these units back here getting shot, so that is definitely good news. Ooh, there's an Iron Drake right here. Watch this madness. Iron Drakes up on the walls, looking pretty cool as they fire down into my men. Check out all the flaming death coming down from the Dwarves here. That's pretty neat. The Dwarves definitely have some cool units, even though they're maybe a bit underwhelming. Sometimes the visual effects kind of help make up for some of the underwhelmingness. I'm going to move my Cairn Wraiths forward because I want to go up the walls and support. I'm going to take Kemmler up the wall as well. Alright, so my guys have reached the walls. I do see skirmisher units back here. I'm going to try and take my Vargeist in and silence them. Let's pull this guy over here, see if we can take the gates down still. So my guy is working on getting to the gates. Look at my Vargeist having to go way up and over that tower. Wow, there's two. I'm going to try and get into all these units with my Vargeist. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Get up here and attack Slayers. Let's get Kemmler up here too. Here comes my Vargeist. I'm going to try and, like I said, I'm going to try and get into all these units with my Vargeist and tie them all down somehow. There we go. I've kind of merged them all together by clicking attack orders on different ones, so I think we can keep these guys all blobbed up where my Vargeist will have the best chance. Let's see if maybe we can get this unit down off the walls to help out, because we have enough support up here. Okay, Kemmler's getting attacked up here. I'm having a hard time seeing some of these banners. Longbeards, attack the Longbeards. Okay, I got this unit down to support my Vargeist. Let's go support him. Where's Kemmler? I'm going to Invocation him to heck my Vargeist. I want to keep them alive. Alright, with a Grave Guard down here, we should be able to... Like, the Dwarfen missiles are no joke. I mean, they can fight pretty well. Whoa, the Iron Breakers. Wow. They are wrecking my Cairn Wraiths. Hopefully I can still break through, but I have gained control of the towers over here, and then with the assistance of the Invocation and the Heck and Grave Guard, I've been able to cause some substantial damage.
decay.
Let's see. Let's do another invocation and a heck on my Vargeist. I want them like fully up to snuff. Okay. Looks like my Cairn Wraiths have gotten to the gates with the ram, so we will break through the gates. I want my Cryptors ready to take advantage of this. White King as well. So I got all my nasties moving up from in the back. Some of my guys back there had taken a little bit of fire. Let's get our Grave Guard into these guys. Get in here, get in here. Okay, my guys on the wall are doing quite good. My Cairn Wraiths over here are crumbling. I'm going to try and bring in some support. How far out can Invocation reach? I don't know if I can reach these guys in time or not. They're falling apart. They, oh yeah, we did. We got an Invocation and a heck off on them. Good, I might be able to save them. Let's get all these guys in here and start an attack. Vargeist are up. Start flying the Vargeist through here. We've got the Dwarfs on the run here. Yeah, the Invocation totally saved these Wraiths. It resurrected a bunch of them. That spell is so dang handy when you're playing as the vampires. Gives you ludicrous powers. I'm gonna... There's so many handgun or thunders back here. Let's bring over here. Let's Invocation and heck these Wraiths one more time. I'm gonna plow on through here into these units, Cryptors through here. Wraiths, everybody get in. A few of these guys take out the Quarrelers. Alright, now we should be able to bring my Vargeist in on these Thunders. Got all my cavalry rolling through the gates. What is this unit? Is that? Ooh, Iron Breakers, so that's no joke. Let's make sure all my Cryptors get in here. The Dwarves are getting support from back here. There's a Longbeard unit. My Vargeist are going to get wrecked in this fight. They need to get out of here. All these units get over here. Heinrich Kemmler. I'm going to do an Overcast Invocation over here. See how many guys we can heal up. I'm going to just try and get my Vargeist out of this blob over here. That's no good. Alright, the Overcast Invocation is going to make my guys ridiculous here. It'll really help out against the Iron Breakers. My Vargeist are getting caught in battle. Trying to get them off the ground entirely. We did manage to get rid of the organ gun. And I think my Vargeist are free from combat. And all these other units can now blob in over here. White King. Tormentor Sword. That's pretty cool. Let's check some of this out up close. There's still a Longbeard back here, and there's an Iron Breaker. This Iron Breaker, I mean, it's really holding out. I mean, it's actually doing a pretty spectacular job. Okay, Kemmler. We're gonna have to Invocation the heck up in here.
Quiet, skull stuff. I know what I do.
There we go. Should keep all my guys good and alive, because those Iron Breakers definitely just dished out some pretty serious damage. I'm gonna charge these Thunders real quick with the Vargeist and try and get out while they're all knocked over. Really want to stay in combat right now. I'm gonna cycle back around. Those Iron Breakers are still throwing blasting charges into the mix, but the Dwarves are starting to lose units. And then this Thunder is getting taken out by Iron Drakes. Yeah, okay. Definitely starting to mop up all the Dwarves now. That was a pretty sweet fight. Wow, the frame rates are just absolutely awful in siege battles. Like, just awful. They didn't used to be this bad. I don't know what they changed about the game, but they changed something to just ruin the frame rates in siege battles. But, I mean, the townscape looks absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, it really looks good. Yeah, the siege battles are pretty one-dimensional. I'm not going to deny that for those who are upset with that. But, I mean, it does, like, the landscape looks great. They just should have done a little more innovation with it, I think. But nonetheless, that was a cool fight. Kharak Kadrin had a pretty tough garrison there, but we were able to mop them up using the good old lore of vampires there, I believe. Mostly lore of vampires, if not all. These Graveguard have some pretty serious experience chevrons. So this should be a good opportunity to rub out a pretty major dwarf settlement. I've been trying to get those idiots to take a peace treaty from me, and they won't do it. So, like I said, I'm hoping that putting them in... No, they still don't want a peace treaty. So maybe Kharak Ungor needs to get rubbed out as well in order to convince these dwarves that they have met their match. But right now they don't seem to agree. We have another siege that we need to fight. That's going to be here at Nuln, but I'm waiting on one more unit of towers, so let's continue the siege. Nuln does not look like it's going to hold up quite as well as the dwarf settlement. Got Talabheim. Let's check our victory conditions, just see. Wow, we have to destroy all 3 factions for the long campaign. Short campaign's just Empire. That's fine. Our Kaon's gone, and we just need one more total province to have the short campaign. So all we have to do is kill the Empire and, you know, capture one more province. That's obviously not going to be an issue. There's apparently like a Raise the Dead province, Reichland. The Battle of Grunberg, turn 25, 2009. Huh. So apparently there's a pretty good Raise the Dead casualty pool there that we're able to take advantage of. That's going to be fun. If we get over there and find some good stuff, we'll definitely take advantage of it. I'm going to take these guys and try and go resettle Wissenberg. Heinrich Kemmler picks up a level, and he probably should after that pretty stout performance there. He's got Wind of Death. Let's give him Curse of Years just to make sure he's got all the... Oh, he's got another skill point as well. Let's give him this one that gives him extra power reserves. Got a Vampire Lord. This is one of the ones that fought against those Resurrectionists. Let's give him the Gaze of Nagash. And then let's go ahead and do the Raise the Dead here. This guy's got another one, so there we go. Alright, now we can end the turn. The Vampires offer some pretty unique play. It's pretty fun. Like, I mean, they don't have any missile units and, like, war machines, but they get all these crazy monsters, and then it's just kind of fun. Like, some of them, it's a little bit different in multiplayer. Like, there's stuff about them that I don't like in multiplayer that I find very entertaining in single player. Like, the fact that they don't break and they have, like, the whole crumbling mechanic. I find it to be an entertaining way to play out. Makes them unique. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of like doing all the different campaigns in Warhammer, is just all the unique feel between the different factions. Getting pretty close to the end of this episode. I think I'm going to save the Siege of Nuln for the next episode. I know this one's a little bit short, but I'm running short on time to record. Let's see. Quest issued. Sack a bunch of Empire provinces. Well, I'm sure that's going to be happening regardless of whether I intend it to. I'm going to colonize Wissenberg. Let my guys start replenishing. And yeah, Nuln is definitely going to be within our grasp now. So that's going to be our goal. I'll use these skeletons to tank out tower damage. And we don't have any other heroes. We do have 2 Vargeist, though, so we should be able to get up and over the walls. Yeah, I know this one's not a particularly long episode, but I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Now that I can auto-resolve this, we'll go ahead and take Middenheim as well, so we get a little bit more done. And we'll siege Nuln, and then we'll go... Wow, we could sack Nuln for some ridiculous vampire loot. But let's just occupy it, because it's it's such a big city, we can kind of take it over, and yeah, we'll have a ton of options to build it up here. I'm going to go ahead and spend the first big bunch of money on a vampire keep. And then let's get the gibbet, and Charnel Pit should be good. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. HeirofCarthage signing out. Hope you enjoyed it.